on the fence until all the facts are in, folks. Because do any of us really know if this is commonplace in college football or not? Because I don't. I'm guessing we aren't hearing a ton of outcry from other teams and coaches around the nation because it might be going on at a lot of other places. And I think we need to find that out first. To be clear, scouting teams via videotape, looking at videotape of games, perfectly legal and frankly expected. You just can't send people to do it in person. And you can't be videotaping the signals that they're sending in from the sidelines, whether it be on cards or flashcards or hand motions or whatever. But you can look at the game film, video highlights, all of it. If you can find those games, right? You can look at as many as you want. So if you don't understand the details, a non-coaching staff member at Michigan, Connor Stallions, who you see there circled, reportedly ran an in-person scouting operation to scout future opponents and potential opponents and used video recordings of signs that opponents used from the sidelines, and that obviously allowed them to know some of their calls when Michigan played them. Well, Stallions has been let go. The conference has suspended Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh from the sidelines for 3 games. He's already been out of 1 game. That was the Penn State game. They, of course, the Big Ten cited violations of the sportsmanship policy in announcing that suspension. A hearing on that ruling is in court tomorrow. I, for one, have issue with any of this being dealt with in the middle of the season. The players have zero to do with it. And the cat is out of the bag, so to speak, already, right? Which means any competitive advantage Michigan might have had is now gone. This one needs an NCAA fix, so they need to finish their investigation. In the meantime, the NCAA needs to give all D1 schools the same headset equipment the NFL pros get, right? They can afford it. That way the coaches can talk to the quarterback and the defensive captain, and there's no need for any signals. It's a simple fix. The NCAA can afford the gear that allows you to talk to the quarterback in his helmet, the middle linebacker, or whoever your defensive captain is. You give him the call, you give him the signals. He lets his other teammates know what's going on, and then there's no chance for anyone to intercept said signals. Everyone has the same equipment. Second thing, I really think they should let the season play out. If you're wondering, well, how come? Michigan deserves to be punished. I think if Michigan is the best team, then we're going to know, right? And if they're not, if they can't prove it on the field and they get beat, so be it. But when you take your head coach off the sidelines, now you have another argument. We were treated unfairly. We should have this. We should have that. Just leave it alone at this point. We don't need to add more controversy to this mess. And I know some of you out there, you love the drama, right? But that's not what college football needs right now. The NCAA has enough problems trying to deal with NIL and the playoff expansion, and now this. If Jim Harbaugh, frankly, needs to be banned from college football, let's find out after the season is over. Fix the future. You can't go back retroactively and try and make people feel better, because what generally happens is then you make a whole bunch of other people feel worse. I think it's counterproductive, and it creates even more problems. But that's just my opinion. I've been wrong before.